Speaking of people doing jobs that they're not used to, let's go to this next story that we had. This is the Bobby Kelly Memorial uncomfortable story that we talked about on the podcast. Story that we do. There was a.
We have to talk about this. I guess you're right.
We do have 10 minutes left in the pod.
10 minutes left to get in trouble.
Is this the dad?
So this is the dad. So for the listeners at home, a dad who lost a kid.
Didn't lose him. They know right where he is.
Okay. Play the laugh track.
Is that too much?
So, see, we're already. Perfect. Let's not do the story. We should right away. We should get out of the story.
Well, I gotta apologize for that in 5 years.
Louis made fun of. Louis made a joke about the referencing the Parkland shooting.
This is about a guy who had a son who did not run a 5.2 40.
My man.
We did it.
Man,
we back.
For the listeners at home, Greg and Shane high-fived. I did not.
It's like when you Revenge of the Nerds, like you switch sides.
Yeah. So then,
yeah, right at the end.
Greg also did a point after high-fiving. So this guy responded to Louis by doing his own version of dead baby jokes.
Louis also wasn't making fun of dead babies.
I know. Well, that's the thing. You put the veil of the issue over yourself, and you say you can't disagree with this. You can't have someone.
I'm not allowed.
You can't have someone do a dead baby joke, being angry at Louis, and then go, but also you don't get a voice in this.
Also, before we even get into this, we just saw Gronk do stand up without even getting into it. Anyone who just gets up and tries to do stand-up is not going to be good.
Well, I don't think that was the point.
Was he working this
I don't
out
think that was the point of him doing that. Have you watched this video?
I bet this guy crushes. I haven't seen it, but I bet he's funny.
Let's hear it.
This fucking kid guy.
You guys ever heard dead baby jokes? I got a dead baby.
Ooh. Oh, my God.
His name was Joaquin Oliver.
Oh, he's one of these?
He was going to be 18. But now he's dead. And that's not a joke.
I don't.
Disgraced comedian Louis CK mocked Parkland students, and that's the thing. Like
he did.
So he held his own.
Guns are out of control.
Great line from a comedian.
Like I don't want to make fun of this guy, man. This guy's going through some shit, and I'm so sorry.
It's nothing to make fun of him. But he's doing
a joke about kids getting shot.
And of course he's going to react in a way like this. He's going to do a video. He's going to do these things. It's like, what is this?
Jokes about kids getting shot. I can do that.
Wow.
You're the one about the kid that walks into the school on Valentine's Day.
Hey,
skinny kid.
It's probably a language thing. This is probably funny in Spanish.
He's back.
And
it's a lot more boisterous.
Yeah, here, pause it. It's a tough watch because you're sitting there going, I know I agree with you that it's everything that happened is awful.
Did we have to come for this?
Then it gets put on your feed and people go, that's right.
Yeah.
Look at what happened. And it's like, Louis is doing a joke where he's referencing them and referencing the idea of children telling adults how to act. And it's like, yeah, and also it was released before it was ready. It wasn't even a worked out joke. People there were laughing. And then it's like this guy comes out and it's like, I get what he's doing, but I guess my point is if he at the end of this was like, I don't know if at the end, does he give a place that you can go and talk to people about gun control? Or is this about shaming Louis for making the joke?
I bet he does toss in something at the end, but this is kind of about him, obviously.
That's
he takes care of himself. He likes this is a weird dad behavior.
Yeah. You think this is weird?
I'm surprised that guy's wearing a wedding ring. I think he's trying to get some pussy right now.
This is a pussy play.
I don't know why he's upset. His son is now in the movie Coco playing guitar with.
Oh, is that a spoiler for Coco?
Skeleton.
Wow.
Damn it.
Shane.
Right? Is that what we're doing here?
I guess there was really.
I didn't see the movie.
Hey, Greg's 100%.
I guess this was the only direction this could have gone.
What were we supposed to do with this?
I
would love to just fucking, but it's like, man, I get it. You're fucked up. It's like, you're trying to do a thing. You think people are making fun of your kids. No one's making fun of your fucking kids.
Yeah, no one's.
It's like,
no one's happy
doing?
a kid is dead.
Well,
yeah.
That's also the thing. The point of that joke wasn't, hey, let's make fun of these kids. It was about making light of, like, oh, they're dead, but we're making these people heroes for not getting shot. And then the one of the ones who didn't get shot, like, well, I'm a hero. I'm going to take down Louis CK, and it all comes down to that.
I just don't know.
They're doing exactly what he was making fun of.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I also felt that Louis' point was that, like, the idea of the joke is that they're still children. They don't know about making laws, you know? And it's like, yes, 100% support them talking and getting out there and being a face, but it's like, but they're still children, you know?
There's
and it's
more
like,
goes into this than...
Yeah, what were we doing when we were children? It's like, you're not fully developed. It's like, and that's what Louis always did. He says, here's a thing we hold sacred. Here's the one tiny piece that maybe we should question.
I never thought about how good looking the dad is.
I think he looks great.
It's weird.
I'm going to be honest.
Odd for a dad like
Very
that.
hot.
This is
a grieving father that looks this good?
Great tan.
I doubt it. My dad looks like shit and I'm alive.
Yeah, he'd look a lot better if he died, though. Get his act together. He'd be so happy.
Let's do push-ups.
Finally stops drinking. Sorry, I want you to be alive.
No, it's okay.
I would now. I kind of want to see how good your dad looks after you're dead. Now I'm like,
yeah.
My dad looked good before I was born.
And he'll look good again.
He was jacked.
Yeah.
Now he just fell into a car and got fucking hurt.
He fell?
He tripped.
How'd he trip? On ice?
Yeah. And he fell like...
That's a widowmaker,
Smashed
man.
the car.
The winter will get you.
Yeah. Smashed a car.
Did he put a dent in the car?
Big time.
Oh, he's a big dude.
He's a Gillis, dude. He's
a Gillis.
That's Gillis size.
Irish for giant.
That's an elm falling on that fucking car. Let's turn this off. Let's go to a lighter subject. I don't know.
Let's go back to Monkey Rodeo.
Literally anything.
Play the Monkey Rodeo right now. I just don't know. Like I don't know. This is undisagreeable. Like I don't know the point
if
that's
Monkey
being
Rodeo
made
followed that
with this video.
That's the one act that can follow that, dude.
Put on a bear riding a unicycle.
That's the thing too. Like he's doing the stand-up thing. I can just see myself in the crowd being like, "Wait a minute, am I supposed to laugh at this?"
Well,
like,
you can hear on.
Oh shit! Sorry.
You can hear uncomfortable laughter in the background. Like,
yeah,
you do hear.
That's it. You get a bear riding a motorcycle.
How about we just get the Country Bear Jamboree to play? That would also be fun.
Yeah.
Bring them back.
I mean,
That's crazy.
An animal will put a smile on your face.
I'm only okay with this because I've kind of seen it before. I want to know the trainer who's just being like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to get a bear to ride a motorcycle.
They're
and
Russian,
then he fucking did it.
Yeah.
He beat the shit out of that bear.
Talk about...
That's
they
what
take their teeth out and they...
he beats the
They take the
shit
teeth
out.
out.
Go to that bear fucking with that chair. That's
modern
exciting.
ones not as much, but the old ones, yeah.
This is fun stuff. God damn it.
Oh, you got to pay for YouTube now?
Damn it. Let's hit the internet.
Yeah, let's just watch this bear, dude.
Meanwhile, in Russia, you ever follow there's an Instagram account that's look at this Russian?
No, but
dude, it's all crazy
like
shit like this.
Russian
Yeah, it's all this stuff, and you're like, man, Russia is nuts.
Russia's kind of killing us right now.
I love
with
that
cool
Russian
shit.
prank of to put your friend on an airbag that's been discarded and have him hit the ceiling.
Really?
Oh, that's
Great
fun.
prank.
That's a Russian prank?
Yeah. A lot of Russian
Great
videos
prank.
doing that.
It's almost like the whole country saw Jackass for the first time, and they're like, game on.
These guys are pussies.
Yeah, we'll out Jackass you. Like they're playing with a grizzly bear right now.
Yeah, but that
The bear has a trumpet. It has a trumpet. Even their dogs aren't afraid of the bears.
Oh, it just hopped
Because
on.
bears are afraid
He
of Russians.
dances. That's a dancing
Is
bear.
this like a Russian
Is this real?
tradition, the bear thing? Like this has been a joke my whole life on cartoons that like Russians just deal with bears.
What if he
Yeah.
just fucking bit his head off?
I mean, that's like their fucking mascot.
That's the mascot, the bear.
Yeah, we got the eagle. They got a fucking sick bear.
Yeah,
Spirit
our
is not a
eagle.
signature.
Our eagle has a
Eagle's
scarf.
pretty cool.
Our eagle, yeah, no, the eagle's
Eagle's
totally
cool.
different now. It's got a scarf on, a beanie,
Yeah, eagle's fucking gay. now.
weird glasses. Writes a blog.
The eagle didn't even want to invade Iraq.
No. The
I love
eagle.
the invasion of Iraq.
The eagle's angry at his dad.
I'm one of the few guys still supporting
Still in?
the invasion of Iraq.
Let's leave so we can go back and do it again.
Shane's gonna be in front of a mission accomplished sign, just hanging out on a fucking aircraft carrier.